My name is Toby Adjuik. I'm currently pursuing biosystems and agricultural engineering. I'm in my second year. I actually took my candidature exams last semester, so now I'm kind of in my research phase where I would have about a year or two to finish up my research, so that's where I'm at right now. Right now I'm kind of looking at hydrogels, and hydrogels are like these polymers that are hydrophilic. When you put them in water, they're able to absorb water up to 500 times, sometimes 100 times their weight. So I'm looking at how I can develop these hydrogels from lignin sources, because in the current literature and in research, people use synthetic materials to make these hydrogels. Those are not environmentally sustainable. So my research is looking at how do we take a waste stream from biorefineries, which is lignin, and then convert those into useful byproducts, which is the hydrogel. Eventually, I apply this hydrogel to soil and then see how it's able to retain water in soil. The goal is to be able to increase water retention in soil. So that's what I've been working on so far. I've always been very passionate about food, energy, and water research. In my undergrad, I did food process engineering. So naturally, when I wanted to go for grad school, I thought of doing something related to energy and energy crops. So I did go ahead to study biofuel production. And so for my PhD, I thought of how can I sort of marry the three concepts: water, food, and energy. That's why I'm working on the hydrogels, and because they are able to increase water in the soil, that's kind of a way of sustaining water resources. At the same time, you are taking a waste product from biorefineries, which is kind of the energy aspect of it. And then when you talk about the food aspect, eventually the soil is going to be used to grow food, right? So when there's more water in the soil, yields are increased, farmers are happy, and that's the main goal here. The main goal of the project is to help farmers, and that's why I was really drawn to this department, because the research here has direct benefits to farmers. It's not like something you have to think about before you see how it benefits farmers. If there's more water in the soil, you get more yield. And so that's, I would say, a strong point, a strong draw for this department. The unique part of this department is interdisciplinary. So if you're someone who doesn't really know what you want to do right now, it's okay to not know the research you want to do. Once you get in, you have the option to go into water research, energy research. If you're someone who wants to work directly with farmers, there's also an opportunity for you to do work here. A lot of our professors have collaborations with computer engineering and plant sciences. And so even if you don't do one project that you're very passionate about, you get the chance to collaborate with other departments that can help you still realize the kind of research you want to do. And yeah, if you're passionate about helping farmers and being environmental conscious, then BAE is definitely a place to start. And the job opportunities are limitless. I mean, it gives you a foundation to go into the areas you want to go. From here, you can go into data science, you can go into take jobs in industry, you can become a professor. One of my goals for coming here was to eventually become a professor, so, and others who want to go into the industry. So yeah, it's all possible. Again, if you hear the name biosystems and ag engineering, you might be limited, you might be tempted to just limit it to just one part of research, but I've come to see that there's several parts you can go into once you get here. So if you're someone who doesn't know where you want to start, just get into the program first, talk to the professors. They'll be able to direct you as to the kind of research you can do to line up with your interests, and you'll never be lost once you get into the BAE program. Plus, it has wonderful people. You make lifelong friends. All these networks that you make when we go for ASAB meetings, these are all contacts that will help you in the future. I'm doing something I really love, and yeah, I'm very happy about the research path I'm going towards.